DSPN, the Devlin Sports Podcast Network.
This is so much fun. I love this guy, and you're going to love him too. Play the drum, my man. Play it loud.
Ooh, the ones, come on. The ones.
Richie Morgan, Warriors Nation out of Australia. This is the guy who virtually single-handedly has got together all those who live over that side as a travelling group, and loud, proud Warriors fans who turn up at all the away games. You can hear them. You come through the tally at us, mate. I tell you what, there's nothing better than when you're watching and you know the Warriors are playing away from home. The first thing I'm doing, I don't even think I see the tally. I'm listening for you guys and listening for your sound. So thank you.
Oh, that's awesome, man. I must be doing my job. We've had a couple of chats before over the last couple of years, and my vision was just to bring the fans together and here in Australia and try to convert and make their away trips more of a home feel. And the momentum is real. The movement is strong. It's getting louder and louder, and the people are just getting on board and really understanding the community, family sort of vibe that we're trying to create.
It's exactly.
I'm loving it, man.
It's awesome.
That's
exactly it. So look, welcome to this. This is our brand new spanking studio and podcast here. So look, as you said, look, we've spoken a couple of times, but never had you on here. So I wanted to have you on here. And it's grown from being just a bunch of guys, bunch of girls, bunch of mates into something a lot more organised, isn't it? Because when you go these days, you actually get your own bit of the ground to sit in and everything else.
Yeah, that's correct. I've managed to be able to build a rapport with some clubs and some of their ticketing people. And that all came through necessity, where stadiums were selling out. And because of that, the home teams were just buying in the away bay. And I was like, I have a dream just for us to sit together as one. And I want all of our fans to be together. So I've been able to get through to some teams and create bays. And they've been putting unique leagues for us. We had that firstly done at the Dragons game, where the Dragons gave us an exclusive bay.
Yep.
And off that, they were so impressed by the atmosphere of what the Warriors fans created. They loved it, and they passed on my details to other clubs. He said, hook these guys up. They're an amazing bunch of supporters. They're good for the game. So it's a win-win for everybody.
Richie, how much of the game do you actually get to watch, to get to see? Because I can hear you the whole time, mate.
It's so funny. See, luckily, I've now got some awesome people and some amazing fans that have jumped on board with Warrior Nation, and I've delegated a lot of the drumming now. Aaron Poe, he actually flies over from New Zealand for every single game in Australia. He has done it all year, and he's my right-hand man. So, yeah, it got a little bit difficult trying to choreograph when we're going to do the drumming, where we're going to do the drumming, organise the fans to get downstairs so we can get the drumming, and then film it and be the drummer at the same time. So I definitely needed some help, mate. So it's good I've got some help.
So how big is your crew? Like when you went up to Brisbane on the weekend for the Broncos game, how many are you carrying?
So I had about 245 register at the event, but you would have seen some of the pictures the Warriors filmed, and I also put a reel up this morning. Had one of my guys film from the top of the terrace looking down into Caxton Street, and there were over 500 people there, over 500 Warriors fans. I put the call out a couple of weeks back when I got back from Auckland watching the Penrith game, and I said we go again, and my vision was to make this March the biggest and best yet. And it was just outside of Vegas, where I think we had about 1,000 fans marching down the strip towards the stadium.
Yep.
This is March number 5, and the word's getting out. I'm definitely seeing, it's getting into the algorithms on social media. There are new fans every day. I would have met 20 or 30 fans that came up to me and thanked me for what I've been doing on the weekend. So this is our first one. And I just hope that we can sort of try and recreate that and bring that to New Zealand as well. I was over there for the Penrith game, Marty, and I tried my best. I walked around the stadiums a few times. I tried to sort of hit each stand, and I got a couple of funny looks, like who's this guy?
Right.
What's he doing?
Okay.
Shh, sit down.
Right.
But besides that, look, it's different. I have many fans reach out to me, mate, and they say, "Oh, mate, you guys are better than the fans in New Zealand," and I don't like hearing that. I really don't.
No, you don't compare.
We have been.
Yeah, you just do what you do.
You can't compare. You can't compete. Yeah, out of necessity, we've been forced to fight for who we think and what we believe in.
Yep.
We've been shoved in the corner. We've had sun glaring in our eyes, in the cheap seats. Out of necessity, I've had to create what I've created. And it's not just in the stadium where it's born, where it all comes to life. It's the pre-game. It's the relationships.
Okay, now look, and this is my producer, Lachlan, as you know, Broncos fan, came back from Magic Round.
Yeah.
Get on the microphone, Lachlan. What did you say? You repeat what you said to Richie, okay? because this is really important. Lachlan actually said that he felt so proud to be a Kiwi in that ground because of what you guys did.
Well, yeah, essentially that. Yeah. The majority of... Now, granted, I wasn't there on the Sunday when the Broncos played. I didn't manage to get a ticket. But on the Friday and the Saturday, the majority of jerseys I saw, the most noise came from Warriors fans. And as a Kiwi, it does make you feel a bit patriotic, which was cool.
And this is the whole point of what you're doing, because it's, as you say, you're starting to get a family, you're starting to get a crew together. So what we want is what you tell us, how do people get in touch with you, and then we'll scroll all that under the screen and everything there. So just the easiest ways that people can actually get on board with you. If you're going to Australia and you want to link up with some others, part of the family, part of the tribe, this is the guide.
The first part would be to go to either Instagram, Warrior Nation Supporters, or on Facebook, Warrior Nation. There is a website which is about to go live. So keep this website in check, warriornation.kiwi. That's coming live very soon, so you can get in contact with us. We're only going to get bigger and better. We've got more tickets, more stadiums, more seating. We just want to create a home environment and a proud Kiwi Warrior supporting environment for the games here in Australia for our team that we all love.
Now, and the reason I want to get you on this week especially is because we need you more than ever now, losing 2 games in a row. It's not a speed wobble, but it is a concern given the fact that we've lost Luke Metcalf for the season as well. But when you park everything and you sit there and you look at the table, 10-5, 9 to go. How are you feeling? How are you feeling in your gut at the moment?
Had many conversations in the last 24 hours. My gut feeling is that we're all good. I noticed it in the game, and at that game on Saturday, Martin, I thought we were going to win. I saw the look in those players' eyes, and there were only 13 people in that whole stadium that thought that they were going to win that game, and that was those players. The team they've instilled this new belief in them, and you could see it. And besides one little floating pass that just could have gone to hand, the scoreline could be 20-18 with 9 minutes to go. It was at that moment where I thought that was the game. So moving forward, we're sitting in 4th with 4 points clear of 5th. As a Warriors fan, and I
said that at the start of the show. I think it's pretty healthy, a healthy spot to be in, mate. Yeah, that's right. And you don't get that by luck or by fluke. You get that by winning 10 games. That's 2/3 of the games. And I'm looking at it from here, going, there's 9 left. If you just do the same maths, you win 2/3 of the next lot, 6 out of 9, 16 wins. 16 wins was good enough to get top 4 a couple of years ago. So it's just maintaining, right?
Look, maintaining the momentum. Look, we're going to have some new players in, and that's that back to the war mentality, which I think the Warriors have embraced this year. They've become that team. And we all know, let's look at our reserve grade side. 11 straight wins. They've got Tanner Boyd. They've got so many amazing players in there coming through. And then you look at the draw, and then you look at the players in and around, the teams in and around the top 4 and the teams below us, who they're playing. They're all playing each other.
Exactly.
The Broncos are playing the Bulldogs this weekend. Right. So there's 2 points that they're going to lose, and we've got to buy. So I am not in any way, shape or form concerned. Oh, look, two losses. Every fan, we get worried. We just want to win, right?
Of course.
But we've got to cop those losses, and because all those wins in the first half of the year that we all celebrated, some of those could have easily gone against us as well. So we've got to take the good with the bad. Just keep going.
You're making us so proud, mate. I love talking to you every time that we catch up. And again, for anyone who goes over to Australia and you want to watch a Warriors game, you get in touch with these guys. You'll have so much fun hanging out with them. They just bring such a great vibe, such a positive energy. Give us some drums to go out with, man. Bang me some hard drums to go out with.
Warriors! Warriors! Warriors!
DSPN.